All right, guys, welcome back to NFL Week 3 Big Plays Podcast coming at you today. Uh, crazy week 2 in
Hey,
the NFL. Crazy week 2, a lot of injuries, like around 26 plus injuries, totally nuts. We got a good episode today, folks. We got all things football, news, updates, and we're gonna give out predictions on each game. We're gonna run through the games. We're gonna talk about each team individually, how they're progressing through the season, and I'm excited to announce that Joey has a 1 point lead in our pick'ems for our predictions. Rice had a little bit of a comeback last week. He got 14 correct. He tied
Yeah.
me with 23, so we have 23. Joey has 24, and Jerome once again had the least amount of picks with 10, making his total 14. So he's about 9 to 10 games behind. And with that
it's a
being
long season.
said, we'll get right into this Thursday night game. By the time you're listening to this, it'll be time to make those picks. Uh, we're doing Jacksonville. Ooh, excuse me, Jacksonville and Miami in Jacksonville, and I gotta say, the Dolphins. They just look like a dumpster fire. I know Jerome was giving them a lot of love this year. I'm waiting to see Tua come in eventually. Uh, Gardner Minshew, the Jaguars. You know, he is Florida, man. Living, breathing human being. He is Florida. He puts up points. They're the favorite. I got Jacksonville in this one. What do you guys think?
I don't think the Dolphins look as bad as you say. I think they put up a really, really tight game against Buffalo, and they played the Patriots, who just performed really well against Seattle in Week 1. I think Miami looks pretty good, actually. They're just playing some tough competition. For my teaser, I'm going to take the Fins +9 over 42.5. I'm 2-0 on my Thursday night teasers, so start betting them, boys. Let's go. This will be the one that I lose, but um, and for my pick, I'm going with the Fins over the Jags straight up. I think the Jags also look great. Have played well against the Titans, but I think the Dolphins are going to come through and get the win on this one.
Okay.
Yeah, both of these teams have looked better than I expected this year so far. But I still edge out with the Jaguars. I picked them. Gardner Minshew's been electric so far.
Mhm.
I'm gonna ride that a little here. They're gonna win this game.
I can't call him Minshew Shoe anymore. He don't suck. Like he don't suck. So, but I'm rolling with the Dolphins. Can't go 0-3. If you go 0-3, your season's pretty much dead in the water. So Dolphins need this win. So must win.
Okay.
Spins up. You're
All right. Now, some interesting news about that. The Jaguars lost their center, and I believe that yeah, the Jaguars lost their center, so that might have an impact on the game as well. Uh, yeah, Joe, I like that teaser, and rolling into it.
Two
Next,
and zero with those teasers though.
but yeah, I mean, he's collecting over there. Very
I'm
nice.
rich.
All right, Sunday, 1 o'clock. We're gonna get down to the biggest injuries right here. We're going 49ers Giants. Um, Nick Bosa out, Jimmy Garoppolo out, Raheem Mostert out. They already had injuries at their wide receiver level, as we know, Debo Samuel, all those other guys. The Giants, Sterling Shepard's not going to play, and obviously the biggest one, Saquon Barkley went out. I have to say this about the Giants: they absolutely ruined that young man's career. He was a top talent in the league, and it just seems like anywhere the Giants go, drafting wise, it's not going to be good for a while. I got 49ers coming out on top with this one after what they did to the Jets. That's it. They're a lock.
What do you guys think about the Niners players blaming MetLife Stadium for a root cause to their injuries?
I think it's ridiculous.
I could believe. I don't. I could believe it happened on back-to-back plays, both sides of the ball. It was
Now,
bad.
are
It was
they
bad.
blaming it on the turf? Are they blaming it on weather? What are they blaming it on
The turf.
necessarily?
The,
The
The
turf?
the
condition
turf.
of the turf.
Condition of the turf? It
Yeah,
depends.
I
I
don't
mean,
I don't I don't buy it a second.
uh,
Those are lower body injuries. You gotta really think about it.
they also
I
had a
mean, why
short.
would the Jets do that?
They also had a very short, you know, week. in terms of they had to travel West Coast to East Coast. So that I think that affected the game a little bit too. Uh, the Jets. I mean, they couldn't even get out of their own way. Sam Darnold had one incredible play, but like that was a fluke. I'm sure of it. Jets suck. I think the Giants last week, without Barkley, showed that they were, still in it to win it. They rallied around Judge a little bit. The coach is good. The coaching's good over there. I like it. I don't know. I just feel like the 49ers are a much better coach team. And yeah.
And to the injury point, I think a big reason for it is lack of preseason and training camps, and that's why across the league you have 26 plus injuries within 2 weeks, and that doesn't include the guys from week 1. So I think that's the biggest factor, along with potential field conditions. There's obviously a reason if multiple players are saying that. It could be, I'm not too sure the exact details, but I definitely think it has an impact as well.
Yeah.
Game wise, I'm going to take the Niners as well. I just think the Giants are an absolute crapshoot. They don't have Saquon. Not that he was doing much anyway, because they have zero offensive line whatsoever. And the Niners were still a Super Bowl contender last year, which means they're very deep and could play. They could adapt and play well in these types of situations. So I'll take the Niners.
Yeah. Right.
Good, man. Let me hear this.
I'm going with the Giants. I don't know why I feel it. I felt it last week. I was wrong, but the Giants played well. I think this is the week, especially with all the injuries to the 49ers. I think that the Giants will come out on top, get their first win.
All right.
Is Garoppolo playing or is Nick Mullins again?
I think it's going to be Mullins.
It's questionable, but Jimmy G just had a bad day today, and they're saying it might trend towards Mullins.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going with Mullins, bro. I'm gonna go with Danny Jones. I'm gonna go with Rice. I'm gonna follow you on your gut, Rice. Let's see what happens. Give me some points.
All right. Yeah, he needs points for sure. Moving right along. Washington going into Cleveland. Washington football team playing the Cleveland Browns. Baker Mayfield last week showed me that maybe there's still a little bit of that Heisman in him. He didn't make too many mistakes. He played well, man. I mean, I don't know if you watched the game, but I'm going Browns here solely because of that run game. Nick Chubb is an absolute unit. Kareem Hunt in the backfield is an absolute unit.
Exactly.
Washington got destroyed by a good football team. They beat the Eagles and they lost, as they should have, to the Arizona Cardinals. Washington's probably the worst football team in the league, but what does that say about the Eagles? Probably makes them worse. So yeah, I got Baker Mayfield going 3 touchdowns in this one again, and it's gonna be a field day.
I'm taking the dog. I'm going with the Skins, baby. Let's see. Washington's going to show up. Cleveland just stinks,
disgusting.
man. They're not fun to watch. They're fucking terrible at the game.
You're disgusting.
And the Skins, they've been sticking around in ball games. They beat the Eagles. They were around for a little bit in that Arizona game. So
they were not around at all. What are you talking about? What game were you watching? Were you even watching? You weren't even watching that game, were you? You just had your head up your ass
the
all
Washington
day.
football team.
Yeah. Woof.
I'm going with Washington too. I feel like the Browns sucked enough to make the Bengals look pretty good last week. I like what I saw from Joe Burrow.
I thought the Bengals looked good, man.
They did.
Bengals good, but they're not.
He just missed some throws. He missed like 2-3 throws. That was it.
Yeah.
And
I feel like the rest the football team over in Washington could do this. I think they could overcome the odds. They're gonna win the Browns.
I'll start picking Washington when Alex Smith plays a game. That's when I'll roll with that. But I mean, the Browns' run game, honestly, if they run the ball, that's their heartbeat.
Yeah.
When the run game is going, it opens the game up for Baker and for him to roll out, play action, all that stuff. If it's established and it's going and it's flowing, then Browns all day, dog pound.
All right, yeah, big fan of that. Rice, you said the Bengals looked great last week. Because of the Browns, I don't think so. I think the Bengals looked good this week, and they're coming to Philadelphia.
Oh God!
But guess what? The Eagles are gonna get their first win in Week 3. That's right. They come out. Doug Peterson says that they're blaming it on lack of preseason, lack of extra reps, that, whatever, and there's always setbacks and blah, blah, blah. Guess what? It's not Carson Wentz's rookie year. It's not his second year. We're into it right now. Carson Wentz needs to make better decisions throwing the ball. They were coming back against the Rams. He threw a god-awful interception.
I got a
He was
question.
trying to hit J.J. Arcega. Why would you try to hit J.J. Arcega-Whiteside? He's double coverage. The guy could. Wow! That's it. That's all I gotta say.
I got a
Eagles
question.
gonna blow out the Bengals. No, they're not. They're
I
gonna
have a
win by a
question.
field goal.
How
Go
do you
ahead.
feel about Dougie P saying Carson might be regressing? Like, how do you feel about that?
I said that. I said he's gonna have step backs and.
Yeah, but how
setbacks.
do you feel about it? You just
Listen,
you
man.
just saying
I
'cause
know
he's
I know
not?
you. You just sitting there like, well, they drafted Jalen Hurts. Yeah, they did. So, I mean, we'll see where it goes. I
don't have.
I like
Look, that's
Carson
your
Wentz,
team.
man. I
That's
think
I'm not
Carson
gonna do it.
Wentz, when well protected and has his proper head on his shoulders, he's making smart plays. He's making great throws. He's magic right there in the back. Like he makes defenders miss. Like I said, I think Doug Peterson was just really going along with the fact that, hey, it's only week 2. We're gonna get off to a slow start. We haven't played football at all, especially due to the COVID and all this and that. Whatever. Say what you want to say. It was a poor performance yet again. It was the Rams, so like it was a better team, but you just didn't think the Eagles could potentially be this bad. As an Eagles fan, you question it now, like, wow, do they really need help? So if they lose to the Bengals, I'll hit the red button. But I think they're gonna beat the Bengals. Yeah,
You guys ever watch a movie, A Christmas Story? Yeah, so in
Yes.
in that movie, this scene, the box comes and it's got the lamp in it. What's that word on the box on the outside there?
Not fragile.
Fragile. Carson Wentz is fragile. I have bad feelings that he's not going to hold up much longer. I don't think he looks too good. And until the Eagles prove otherwise, I'm going to be going against them. I'm taking Cincy right here, week 3.
Wow. I'm gonna regret that, champ.
Maybe.
Go ahead, Rice.
This is going to be Carson's bounce back game
Wow.
right here.
Wow.
I think, yeah, the Eagles are going to come and win this one.
Wow.
As much as I've been liking how Joe Burrow, I keep talking about him. I don't like the team. And I want to see them beat real teams. They haven't won, so Eagles will win. They played kind of okay against the Rams. I thought it would be a bigger upset there,
Okay.
but yeah, Eagles win.
Okay.
I don't know. I love Carson Wentz's talent. Like, I
Big
love
fan.
his talent. I love his mind from time to time. And 2 weeks ago, week 1, I think it was like 10 minutes into week 1. So let's say 110. We got a text message from Frank Brown saying Carson Wentz the top 10 quarterback.
He
right?
is.
Carson Wentz wasn't voted on NFL's top 100.
True. Facts.
True. I mean, I don't know. These first 3 weeks, I don't know. And Joe kind of talking me into it with the whole fragile thing. I don't know. I think I'm rolling with Joe Mixon here. I think they're gonna run it down their throat.
Hey, I hope
Joe
Joe
Burrow
Mixon.
makes 2-3 plays.
Listen, Joe Mixon sucked ass in fantasy last week. They took him out. He succeeded some snaps to Giovanni Bernard. Don't be afraid. The Eagles are probably going to give up. Listen, Joe Mixon looks good in the passing game, so expect more out of your PPR leagues from him. So that's nice. That's nice, Rome. It's
I'm
nice
going with
that
the Bengals.
you're going with the Bengals. You're just following
I'm going with
Joe's
the
picks.
Bengals.
You're trying to come back. All right, that's cool. Moving into a pretty solid game, no doubt about it. You got the Raiders-Patriots game. The Raiders just pulled an amazing upset against the Saints. Pretty impressive, I must say.
I picked that.
You did. That was your 10th one. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
And they're playing the Patriots, who actually almost came back and upset the Seahawks a little bit there in an incredible showing by Cam Newton. And, not too many injuries to talk about this team. Josh Jacobs looked a little banged up last week towards the end of the game. I'm sure he'll be fine. He's going to be dealing with that injury probably for the rest of the season. I'm telling you right now, Bill Belichick showed up to a press conference today, and he looked like dog shit. Probably hasn't slept since the loss. He probably feels very upset. My man's coming back strong. Anyone that shows up to a press conference looking like dog shit, he's been up all week. He's gonna beat the shit out of the Raiders. He's gonna see. He goes, the Raiders? They just beat the Saints? Nah, not us. F that. He watched that game 100 times. He's gonna fucking blow away the Raiders. Bill Belichick by 1,000. Let's go.
I think this is a fantastic football game. I think the Raiders have been nothing short of incredibly impressive all season. To beat a team like the New Orleans Saints, as bad as Drew Brees looked, because Drew Brees did not look good. I was very, very sad to see that. But they still played an excellent football game, and they shut down a very good offense, and they held New Orleans' pretty solid defense. They made them struggle for a bit. So I think the Raiders are legitimately a very good football team. I think the Patriots are also a legitimately very good football team. Considering half their defense opted out, they're still playing good football. They just had a great game against Seattle, who's like the team that's super high on all of our lists. Came down to a goal line stand on 4th down with Cam Newton running the ball on the goal line. Pretty crazy. I'm going to agree with Frankie. I think the Pats bounce back and sneak out a very tight win against the Raiders. It's going to be a really great football game.
Mhm.
Patriots in some tight games, man. It's fun to watch.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, I really do. And they're definitely. I know Bill Belichick's mad about that loss, so I can't see him losing this one. Back-to-back losses, no way. Although I am really, really surprised at how well the Raiders are playing this season.
Yeah.
So it will be a good game, fun to watch. But I pick Patriots.
Bro.
I will go with the consensus, bro. But last week, looking at that defense and looking at everything they're missing,
Going Raiders?
it don't got the same mystique. Yeah, I'm going Raiders, bro. They don't have the same mystique. I don't know.
Right.
There's no pass rush. There's no fucking. That secondary was looking shaky, and you think Julian Edelman's gonna go for $157 again? No fucking way.
Yeah,
Fuck
that was pretty wild.
Yeah, I don't see it happening.
Yeah.
I'm going Raiders.
All right. Fair.
Oaktown.
Like it. Not
One
as
last thing on that game.
hit it up.
Yeah.
We've seen completely two different Cam Newtons. So credit to that Patriots offense. In game one, he ran the ball a bunch, and they basically ran a college offense. And then this past game, he was chucking, man. He was slinging the whole game. So it's cool to see that he's still versatile and able to do both of those things. So you don't know what Cam Newton or what Patriots you're getting for each game.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
I agree with that. I just don't. Your receivers shaky. I can't see.
No, I agree with
doing-
that too. And I think the Raiders are
I
great.
can't
So I think
see
that's a good pick by you, Rome.
Could help you.
Maybe-
Could help you a
maybe
little.
so.
Could help you. All right. Moving in. We got Chicago Bears traveling to Atlanta Falcons.
Oh,
Bears,
can I take this?
Go ahead. Take it. You start it off.
Listen, that was one of the worst fucking. Oh my god! Like that was just. Oh, I don't know. Like if you talk about debacle or just frozen or just choke games, like, bro, that was bad. That was really bad. I don't know where you go from there, but I'm gonna say Atlanta's gonna win because you just can't lose at a game like that. You fucking if you do, you just get back in the season and go for the #1 draft pick because you need a whole new change, a whole new world.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I'm going with you. I'm saying the Falcons are gonna get a win here. I'm I can't believe they blew that fucking Dallas Cowboys, that lead to the Dallas Cowboys.
That's bad.
I want to believe that the Falcons are better than that. Julio Jones did just get a little bit injured, but Calvin Ridley looks like an absolute unit. The Bears defense is going to have a handful. But once again, Mr. Trubisky and the Bears defense almost lost that game to the Giants too. So you talk 2 close games. Falcons blew it and lost it. They should have won. And the Bears did win. They held on. I'm going Falcons here. I like the offense better.
What in the fuck is Atlanta's special teams doing?
Yeah.
Bro, just pounce on the ball. Where is your aggression? Where is your grind to play the game of football? Where
Jerry
the
Jones
fuck
paid
is
him
it?
off, bro. Jerry Jones
Go
paid
get
him
the
off.
ball. See the ball, get the ball, attack it. Don't stand around it like these little fucking bitches. I've had enough with that team. The Bears fucking suck too. They all fucking suck. This is one of the worst games you're ever gonna see. Shit show. Don't care about it. I'm gonna join the boys and take Atlanta, but I don't give a fuck about this game.
I'm with Joey here. This game's gonna be trash. But I think Atlanta's offense is still good enough to win. So I'm just gonna go with Atlanta here.
All right, so I think that's the first one we
Wait,
all
let
actually
me
agreed on.
wait. Let me ask a question though. Atlanta, get Bussa. What the fuck are you doing?
Wow.
What the fuck are you doing?
I
Oh,
thought you were gonna
man.
shit your pants there.
Bro, how
Nah,
bad are
man.
the Bears
Fuck it.
that
That's how
all
you gotta
4 of
do
us
it.
picked the
That's
Falcons?
how you know it's real when you got
Wow. All right. Next interesting game of the week. You got Rams traveling to Buffalo, playing the
Ooh.
Bills. Buffalo
Ooh.
has one of the best defenses in the league right now. Josh Allen seems to be on fire. They're getting the run game going a little bit between Singletary and Morse. It's nice to see. John Brown, Stephon Diggs popped off last week. The Rams, you got 3 touchdowns to Tyler Higbee. Eagles sucked at ass last week. They almost came back. Cost went to an interception. Not much to say about the Rams. Good for them. Aaron Donald's a unit. Bills by 9.
By
Wow.
9.
Wow.
Oh.
The Los Angeles Rams are, I think, the only team that really made me eat my words preseason. I
Yep.
was ripping on the Rams, man. I think that team was excellent, and they just made an already extremely difficult division more difficult. I like what they're doing over there in LA, and I also love what they're doing in Buffalo. I think Josh Allen just looks incredible. But this is his first true defense, and not true defense, but his true toughest test of the season.
Yep.
And when it comes down to it, Buffalo doesn't win these big games a lot. So I'm going to take the Rams here. And I've been high on the Bills all season, but I'm taking the Rams. I think they just look incredible.
All right, nice. Could go either way.
Yeah. For me, I do like how the Rams are playing. I'm also eating my words on that. I did not like them this offseason.
Yep, same.
But I've been high on the Bills. I've been high on Josh Allen, and I'm gonna ride that wave. I'm going with the Bills again to win this one.
I must say this. I didn't think it was gonna work out, but that Stephon Diggs shit is working out all the way.
Might be a good trade.
And Minnesota look like dog shit right now for letting him go. Thielen's not doing it. Fucking, they needed that 1-2 or 1A, 1B, whatever you want to call it. But I think Josh Allen here has a bad game. I think he just makes his old mistakes or loses the ball here and there, whatever. 1 or 2 turnovers. 2013 Rams win. Like, that's me.
All right.
Okay.
2013 Rams win. Nice.
Yeah.
Going against it. All right. Super exciting game coming up. Houston Texans traveling out of Pittsburgh, playing the Steel Curtain. I like the Steelers. I like the Steelers a lot. They are looking good. That defense is filthy up front. Filthy. Absolutely filthy. Holy crap. Yeah, Steelers take this one. I didn't like anything what I saw from Deshaun Watson last week when he played the Ravens. I didn't like anything. He looked like he regressed really badly. He looked poor. Like I said, he was playing probably one of the better defenses in the league. Well, guess what? You got the Steelers this week, and you got to feel bad for the Texans, man. Their schedule is tough, man. And the
That should be
Steelers,
rough.
I know a
That
lot of
should
us
be
didn't.
rough.
I know a lot of us didn't look at it before the season, but these Steelers, man, they play defense. Juju's starting to look like Juju again. They're having fun on that offense. James Conner comes back from the injury last week, just runs all over the place. Steelers, man, oof, all day.
Let me tell you something about the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sold at all. They played the New York Giants
What?
and they played the Denver Broncos without Drew Lock.
Wow.
What fucking offense are they stopping? They're stopping high school offenses. Yes, their defense is incredible. How could it not look incredible? The Jets might look good against those 2 teams right now. That's how bad are the teams they're playing. The Texans, I think they were going to be bad, and you could tell how much, without having a true number 1, is killing Deshaun Watson in that offense. I just don't think the Texans are a good team, so I think the Steelers are going to win again. But it's still not a good team that they're going to beat. So I'm not sold on the Steelers, and I won't be sold after week 3, but I am taking them week 3 over the Texans.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sold. I was sold this offseason when Big Ben put out that video that he's back.
You said all that shit about the Steelers not playing a true team, and then you went with them. But okay. Go ahead, right? Sorry.
So I love the Steelers. They still have one of the best defenses in the league. And guess what? They're gonna win this game. It's gonna be beautiful.
Listen, I'll say this about the Steelers. I think they're missing one more weapon on offense to make them Super Bowl in the conversation at the Kansas Cities and the Baltimore Ravens. I think that's the only two teams we see really getting busy later on. But look,
Super
again
Bowl.
with the 0-2, you can't go 0-3 in the season. You just can't. And the Texans got to get a win somewhere. We talk about the Steelers defense, but Deshaun Watson can evade those pass rushers in that defense. So you can extend plays fucking another 3 seconds. You can make a play here and there, whatever. I'm going to take the Texans.
Wow. Well, he couldn't do it against the Ravens, that's for sure. Moving into it.
That's a different ball game, bro.
All right,
It's a
well,
different
I'm
ball game.
just saying. Not that we're getting into the Ravens game. That's the Monday night game. But the Titans, who beat the Ravens last year to knock them out, Titans are playing Minnesota Vikings. They're traveling to Minnesota. Titans look good, man. Titans are playing smart football. They're not giving Ryan Tannehill too much of a workload. They're running the ball well. Tannehill's making smart passes. Defense is almost a brick wall up front. Their secondary, not too bad. I think they just had a little bit of an injury. Was it Jonathan Joseph or something like that? That's fine though. You would hope that the Vikings could get their shit together, but Anthony Barr just went out. You want to see more production out of Adam Thielen, Kirk Cousins. I never thought Kirk Cousins was the guy as much as Joey over here loves the guy to death. I think Kirk Cousins
just dropped him.
sucks. I know you dropped him. You had to. He's fucking terrible.
He's bad.
I got the Titans winning this game. I think it's going to be a close one. I think it's going to be maybe around 20-17 kind of deal. I could definitely see Kirk Cousins. Last year he got shit on a little bit in the beginning of the season. Then week 3, Adam Thielen had like a 3-touchdown game, and they were like, "Yeah, I'm Kirk Cousins," so maybe he'll try to do that against the Titans. I just don't think it will happen against the Titans. I got Titans here.
The Vikings stink. Another team that absolutely stinks. I got the Titans here. I think Titans are just a more well-rounded football team on every aspect of the field. I'm taking the Titans here.
Sure.
I'm taking the Vikings.
Okay. All right. You gave me an 8 seconds pause for that.
They're 0-2. They're 0-2. I don't see them wanting to go 0-3 here. I like what Jerome's been saying with this, and I don't know. I think they're talented enough to beat the Titans.
You would hope so. Listen, this is one of the tougher weeks to pick right now because of all the injuries and stuff. But
I was about to say that.
Also, these guys, right? These teams right here, like Jerome said before, you don't want to go 0-3. You go 0-3, everyone hits that red button. So, sorry, Jerome, go ahead.
Again, like he reiterated his point, these week 3 matchups are just like these are on paper. These teams are good teams, so everybody's like, "What the fuck? Where do you go here? Whatever." I don't know. I think I'm rolling with the home team, and specifically for that reason only. The home team. I hope it makes a difference. I don't know.
All right.
It's not all right. They shouldn't suck. They suck.
Yeah, well, I don't think the Eagles should suck, but they suck too, And we just it's not like the Jets. Look at the Jets. You're like, the Jets
They didn't get better.
You didn't get better. It's fine.
Did the Eagles get better? You didn't get better.
Darius Slay. What are you talking about?
Whatever.
Defense bumped up, bro. Yeah. Grow up. Act your age.
Your defense lost to the Washington football team. Relax. Get the fuck out of here.
All right.
Sorry, bro. They're about to be
you're going 0-16. Jets are going 0-16. Congratulations. Panthers, Chargers.
They might.
Keep sniffing that. Keep sniffing those fucking bath salts that Adam Gase is sniffing on the sidelines, right? Fucking psychopath. All right. Next game. Carolina Panthers traveling to Los Angeles to play the Chargers. The Chargers paid a doctor. No, I'm kidding. Imagine. But apparently Tyrod Taylor got his lung punctured while he was getting a shot for pain relief before the game. That's a terrible deal by the doctor. Fire him immediately. It's a shame for Tyrod Taylor, but when one door closes, another door opens, and Justin Herbert opened that door, and he played really well against the Kansas City Chiefs. I like what I saw. I think the kid's got a bright future in the league. On the other side of the football, Teddy Bridgewater, Robbie Anderson have a nice connection, and Christian McCaffrey is going to be out for at least 3 weeks. They're saying, I believe. Without Christian McCaffrey in the backfield, I mean, you got Mike Davis back there. Can they do it? I'm not so sure. I got to roll with the Chargers here. The Chargers really almost had that win in Kansas City. Justin Herbert for the win.
As sad as the Tyrod Taylor thing is, and that's awful that he punctured his lung, probably the best thing to happen to the Chargers because their coach was like, oh, if Tyrod's healthy, we're going to start him, which would have been a terrible decision because Herbert looked excellent. I thought he looked confident. I thought his arm strength was there. I thought his decision-making was great. I really liked what I saw to Herbert. I think he's going to play a team that's not nearly as good as the Chiefs, and he's going to have a really good day against them. I got the Chargers beating up on the Panthers.
For sure.
Let me say this real quick. The best play I saw on Sunday was Justin Herbert take a hit stick hit, and fucking stand there, just stand there,
and got right back up.
And the linebacker was hurt.
Yeah.
The linebacker was hurt.
Yeah,
he was fucking hurt.
That guy knocked himself out on Herbert, bro. That was crazy.
I saw on Sunday. He's 6'6". He's big as fuck. His arm is there. They ran an offense that fits him, which I love. It was excellent, and their defense is still their defense. So, with that being said, the Panthers look like they might go 0-16. Fuck you. I'm taking the Chargers.
All right. Yeah, Rice.
Yeah, the Panthers have been struggling these past couple weeks, and now that they lost McCaffrey, that's a huge part of their offense. I can't see them winning this game. Herbert does look good, so definitely Chargers.
All right, nice. All right, so Joe, you may have received a text message or a phone call from us on Monday night. We had got the three of us had gotten together, and we were actually debating on going to watch the Jets get the fucking shit kicked out of them in Indianapolis. We were going to go to Indianapolis. They have 2,500 fans in the stadiums. The tickets were fairly reasonable. We could have got 3 right in section 1, row 17. Ironic, my lucky number. But unfortunately, due to the circumstances of the world, if we had left, we would have to quarantine for 2 weeks when we get back. So none of us want to go through that. But yeah, the Jets absolutely suck. They are 100% the number 1 team with the odds to go 0-16 this year. Adam Gase is a fucking dumpster fire. He just keeps throwing more gasoline onto the fire. The team sucks. They keep getting injured. I think the Rashad Perryman injury was just like him being like, you know what? I kind of just don't want to be here anymore. Like, let me just say I'm injured. Everyone's on the fucking injured reserve. Le'Veon Bell's never coming back. It's over for the New York Jets. On the bright side, the Colts are going to have a nice, easy win that day. Jonathan Taylor's probably going to run for 250 plus yards. Phillip Rivers is probably going to throw for 180 with like 3 touchdowns because why not? And the Colts are going to run the score up of this game, bro. They're going to run the score up of this game. I'm good.
A lot of Jets fans are like, fire Adam Gase. Of course we need to get rid of him. But before we get rid of him, let's complete the tank. We need him to complete the tank. He's so goddamn awful that I want him to be the coach all season long so we go 0-16 and we complete the tank. So I'm not ready to fire him yet. We need to hang on to him for a little bit. The Colts, I don't know what to think about them. They lose to Jacksonville week 1, and then they slaughter the Vikings. I have no idea what to think about them. They got the Jets here, so I still won't know how good they are because even when they beat up on the Jets, you still don't know nothing. I got the Colts. Hey, Jets are just embarrassing.
Yeah, I mean,
these are your 2 teams, boy.
After last week with the Jets, I don't think I could ever pick the Jets this season. Just how embarrassing they look as a team.
Oh yeah.
And the Colts look good, man. They bounced back from that disgusting loss week 1. Yeah, Colts all the way.
Mr. Jets fan?
Listen, YouTube. You want to listen, YouTube. You want to know why I'm in fucking last place? It's for games like this. and shit like this. I follow my heart, and my heart is just not going with my brain, and it's just like, what are you doing? You stupid. You just fucking makes no sense. Look, honestly, the Jets probably gonna lose, but again, I gotta follow my heart. I'm true to myself, and if it's a game we can get on this schedule, I'm gonna say it's against a fucking Philip Rivers who will go week to week throwing ducks and throwing good footballs and bad footballs and fuck him. Okay, we're good against him. We usually beat him. Look, I know who's at the helm. I'm still gonna roll with the Jets. Okay, it is what it is. Watch, we win 34 to fucking 20 or some shit. Watch, they're gonna score this week. Watch.
All right.
And when they get scored on the first play again, I'm gonna cry and I'm not gonna do the podcast again.
Okay.
Or watch another game. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Sure.
I don't know.
Sure. Sure. Yeah.
I don't fucking
Jets are
know.
gonna win with 34 points. Yeah. Okay. Good luck. I don't know who's scoring those touchdowns or throwing them.
Wait,
running
do I get a bonus?
No, there's no
Do I get a bonus?
bonuses. There's no bonuses. There's no bonuses for that. You get no bonus. You get a. You don't get a tally next to your name. That's what you don't get because the Colts are clearly gonna win that game. Moving on, we got the Dallas Cowboys traveling to Seattle. Seattle played a really great game against the Patriots. A really exciting game. Russell Wilson seems like he cannot be stopped. Cowboys made an incredible comeback. Dak ran the ball a shit ton, just totally ruined that terrible Falcons defense. This is a close one. It's tough, and I'm going with my gut here.
I want to hear this.
Dangerous. Russell Wilson, baby. Seahawks going to win that game. It's going to be another close game. It's going to be a really exciting game. Great 4 o'clock game. Go Seattle.
I am not sold on the Cowboys. They were getting obliterated by a shit team in the Falcons. And I love my Seahawks. Taking the Seahawks.
Yep.
Yeah, doing what the Cowboys did to the Falcons. I mean, Falcons are soft. Soft. So, I mean, I can't with any right mind choose the Cowboys this game.
Okay.
Seahawks.
All right. Fantastic. Moving in, you got another nice, exciting.
Yeah.
Did you go yet?
I don't think you don't. No, you just always shitting on me.
I wrote you in. You know what? I wrote you in thinking, and my brain was all over the place there. Go ahead. I knew what you were gonna pick, so I accidentally wrote it in, and then I was like, yeah, moving on. Sorry.
You put me in for this. You put me in for the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Change it.
Change it,
bro. This momentum thing.
Wow.
Momentum is a motherfucker, bro. I don't know. Look.
Are you picking every underdog?
Momentum? What is momentum? Momentum is 2+ games. They win 1 game. Momentum?
Bro.
Oh man, you deserve this, man.
Bro, that one game was like 2 games. They played bad the whole fucking game. The whole game.
The Falcons suck.
Fumbles, fucking turnover on downs, everything.
All right.
And they still won.
Cowboys over Russell Wilson.
Look, you know I love Russell Wilson. You know I think they're fucking gonna play in the NFC Championship versus the Packers.
Watch Jamal Adams. Once Jamal Adams gets a pick 6, he's gonna grab the mic and be like, "Hey Jerome, I heard what you said on the podcast. Fuck you."
Bro.
And your hero is gonna tell you to go fuck yourself, and you're gonna be like, "Oh no."
He's not, bro, because you know how I feel. It's all right. Look, okay, we'll see. Now, okay, we'll see.
Cowboys.
I think it's a great game, though.
It is a good game.
Yeah, see,
it's gonna be a good one.
It's a good game.
It's tough to pick.
Momentum. I don't know. Momentum.
I don't know.
No way.
No way.
Strictly momentum.
All right.
That's it.
All right.
Strictly.
Okay. All right. Now I'll go back to.
Bro.
I'll go back to it. Detroit Lions traveling to Arizona. I talked a lot of shit about Kyler Murray. Yeah, he played the Washington. Yes, he played the Washington football team last week.
Apologize.
I'm not apologizing because he still needs to play good football teams.
He did.
San Francisco Niners when they were healthy. Is that not a good football team?
Bro, no way. This first game I never count, bro. You never know how this first week's gonna go. Anyway, Kyler Murray was able to walk and dance all over the field. He pretty much jogged into the end zone on multiple plays, and nobody even wanted to touch him last week. The kid can throw the ball as well. Very exciting. The Lions, they're looking like they're having a lot of issues. I don't know what Matt Patricia's doing.
Fire him.
It just comes down to poor coaching at the end of the day. And
Hire him.
So I'm going Arizona here. Cardinals. Kyler Murray all day. DeAndre Hopkins looks great. Larry Fitzgerald is awesome.
I think the Cardinals need to keep winning because they're in such a great division, and they will continue to do that against the Detroit Lions. And that team, man, I was high on the Cardinals preseason. I'm high on them now. I love that football team. I think they run through those Lions.
Yeah,
I got the Cards.
You know Rice is going there. Go ahead.
Yeah, same here. I fucking love Kyler Murray, man.
Oh, I love him. He's on my fantasy team. I love him. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Fuck up.
I picked him for a reason.
You're biased, bro. You're biased.
Maybe I am, but guess what? The Lions are not good enough to win this game.
No, they're not. You're right. You're right about that.
If we're gonna shit on Adam Gase, we're gonna shit on all these bad coaches and stuff like that. You gotta shit on Matt Patricia. He's done nothing since he's been there. And Jim Caldwell should never been fired. They actually looked like a playoff team when he was there. Bro, I'm going Cardinals. They look like a shot of youth. Like they play so youthful and just look. They're blocked. They still can't block for shit, but right now, while they playing these bad teams, you got to get these early wins. While you playing these bad teams, I'm gonna go. Lil Frank is kind of right. You know, he ain't played nobody solid yet, but they're gonna win.
Cool. Bro, they beat the Niners week 1. A healthy Niners.
Bro, week 1 is ass with no preseason. Week 1 is ass with no preseason. All these players.
The Niners with no number 1 receiver. Look at the Niners. Look at them.
Look at them now. Good. Week 1, they only have one guy missing.
Did they look?
No,
good
they didn't have a single receiver week 1.
They look like shit.
They played Arizona.
I thought they was gonna be a bad football team this year anyway. Still think that.
Yeah,
that's fair.
See what happens. Moving on. Tampa Bay. Tom Brady. Going to Denver, Mile High Stadium. Play the Broncos. Broncos got dinged up a little bit. They're going to be missing Cortland Sutton. Philip Lindsay's still dealing with a little bit of an issue. Drew Lock is even out. Bucs defense looks fine. I really enjoyed the way Leonard Fournette decided to take lead of the backfield last week and just run all over that team. But then again, it wasn't anything spectacular. Look at who they played. Panthers were number 1, giving up the run. So, going defense on this. Broncos don't have exactly the same defense. Yes, they still play tough ball, but I gotta go Tom Brady. They need to find a rhythm though in Tampa Bay. Otherwise, they're gonna be off to a bad start. They need to keep playing bad teams.
I flip-flopped like 10 times in this game. I was like, Bucks, Broncos, Bucks, Broncos, Bucks, Broncos. But what it comes down to is Broncos got bit by the injury bug, man. And it's sad to say because if it wasn't for that, I would have been heavy on the Broncos this week. But injury bug got him. Got to go with Brady and the Bucks.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, who's starting at quarterback right now? Is it Bortles or is it Driscoll?
It's gonna be Jeff Driscoll, but they signed Bortles.
Yeah. Driscoll had a good game.
He didn't look bad. He
came in and filled the role.
Another reason the Steelers aren't taking.
Yeah, he didn't look bad.
Tampa Bay looked good this week. I don't know. I gotta pick them. I hate it, but I gotta do it. Unfortunately,
bro, nah. This is the time where you don't need to ask me shit. Like, come on, man.
It's $1. Oh,
yeah.
Just making sure. All right.
Bro, come on.
The Sunday night game and the Monday night game are the 2 most exciting games of the week. I think they're going to be the best games of the week. One is even probably going to get game of the year. But Packers, Saints in New Orleans. Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Jones coming in hot. Devontae Adams, little injured day to day. We'll see what happens. Saints, little banged up on defense. Drew Brees kind of probably wants to redeem himself from that Raiders loss. But I got to go with momentum, Jerome. Green Bay Packers are going to come on in and steamroll the Saints. I got Aaron Rodgers here going up 42 in a high-scoring game, 42-35.
I like the high-scoring part. I like the points all across the board. I think you're probably accurate there. But
Oh
you know
shit!
me,
Here we go.
man.
Here we go.
You know
Oh
me.
god. Here
You
we go.
know me. I
we
love
go.
my New Orleans Saints. I'm hoping for a bounce back here. I think Drew Brees can't look worse than he did last week. I think the Packers they look incredible so far. The Packers, they might be the best team in football the way they're playing it right now.
Yeah.
But Saints, when was the last time the Saints went 1-2? Has that ever happened? Not in my lifetime. I'm taking the Saints.
Go Rice.
All right. I definitely think that Drew Brees is bouncing back from last week, but it's not going to be enough. Packers win. Aaron Rodgers.
I like it.
He's fucking. He's got a chip on his shoulder. He's playing with fire.
He's also on my fantasy
loving
team
it.
like Kyler Murray. My name's Chris Rice. Again, get the fuck
Just
out of
so
here.
happens
You're
I
always
picked-
gonna take them, bro. You're gonna take the
Hey.
Packers and the Cardinals every week because they're helping you win. Go ahead, Rome. This kid's over with over here.
A good pick.
Look, I've been running this MVP train for fucking I don't know how many months. Yeah, I know how I feel, bro. Look, if Breeze do need a comeback, but not against the one that's making the comeback of the year. So, A-Rod, baby, A-Rod,
Ooh.
A-Rod.
All right, and now we got about like a couple more minutes before we end the show. Monday night,
Ooh,
game of the year. You can find everybody and their mothers in a sports book for this game surrounding a television. You have the Chiefs featuring Patrick Mahomes, the
hear it.
$500 million quarterback, versus the reigning
wanna hear it.
MVP
I want to hear it.
on the Ravens, Lamar Jackson. And guess what,
I wanna
baby?
hear it.
Guess what? The
wanna hear it.
Ravens are gonna fucking smoke
hear it.
the Kansas City Chiefs, baby.
I wanna hear it.
$500,000
I want to hear
to
it.
lose. That's right. You saw how bad they did against the
wanna
Chargers.
hear it.
Here comes a real defense. Here
I wanna
comes a
hear it.
real offense. They're gonna get steamrolled. Lamar
wanna hear it.
Jackson has something to prove. He wants $500 million too. He's coming in here. The score of this game is going over 100. It's gonna be like 55 to 45. 55-51. There you go. That's the score. Holy shit. It's going to be crazy.
I want to hear it. I want to hear
So
it.
I love that rant, but don't disrespect the Chargers defense. You said they got to face a real defense. Yes, the Ravens have a good defense, but the Chargers have a great defense too. Pat Mahomes is going to light it up. Lamar's going to light it up a little more. I got the Ravens beating the Chiefs.
I like it. 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 I like it.
I
Yeah,
mean,
right.
both of these teams are fucking awesome, man. They're just fun to
They are.
watch. I think the Ravens are a bit more of a solid overall team, and I'm gonna go with them. I'm going with the Ravens here as well.
Listen here. This is what everybody's forgetting. When you win a title and you play the following year, everybody comes after the champ. They play the champ the best they're ever going to play anybody that whole season. So Kansas City will get everybody's best the whole year. But this happened last year. I think it was week 2 or week 3 where they played each other. And fucking the Chiefs won at the end of the game. I don't know. I'm going my homeboy one more time. It might be different in the playoffs, but right now, after that performance last week, you can't play like that again. If you got another championship aspirations, you can't have back-to-back games like that.
If you're getting paid
Offense gonna be
$500 million,
flying
you better not be playing like that again.
Offense gonna be flying high, bro.
And
It was a tough game, that game.
That game is a tough game, but
Bro,
look,
we
I don't
still hit.
give a fuck if I win or lose. I just want to see what they gonna do. Honestly, I don't give a fuck who wins or who loses. It's the best game of the year.
It is the best game of the year. But just
Best
because
game of the
Mahomes
year.
didn't have a fantastic game every single week, don't take away from his incredible pass to
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill in that game. He still
Yeah.
won that
100%.
game himself.
He did.
right.
Look, it's the best game. This should be the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck everything
Listen,
else. This is
You
the Super
might
Bowl.
see this
We will
again at
be
the end of the year.
in AC.
Oh, yeah?
AC to watch this fucking game.
All right.
There. We're going.
Listen,
We're
you heard it here
going.
from Jerome first.
We're
Come
there.
meet Big Plays Podcast down in Atlantic City, New Jersey, this Monday night. Borgata
there.
Sportsbook. We will be there for sure. Work pending.
Can't make it nice.
Work pending.
Fuck work. Look, work. I'm sick now. I'm calling out now. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be game of the year for sure.
For sure.
Closing remarks, gentlemen. Closing remarks. But all right, cool, guys. Listen, thanks for listening. Those are our picks. Look towards the website. Contact us. Come
Frank,
hang out
who's
with
in
us.
first?
Do whatever you want. What's that?
Frank, who's in first?
Oh, and the predictions, yes. Joey
There you
has
go.
got 24 correct. Me and Rice have 23 correct, and Jerome is sitting at a pitiful 14
Okay.
correct. It's going to be a close one this
I
year. We got a
suck.
little wager
Sure.
for ourselves, but yeah. That being said, we out. Thank you for listening. Big Plays Podcast, everyone. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the football games. That's it. We out.